question. Okay, and if we don't have enough time, we're gonna, of course, answer all of your questions after this call. So we will start with a small presentation. Bear with us. Okay, couple of slides, then we'll head directly to see the platform itself. So again, my name is Ahmed Tillo. I'm an account executive and responsible for ABG MEA market. So during Contentful journey, I was responsible for very large enterprise organization, included and not limited, closing a very large deal with Samsung, closing a very large deal with EDIC, a multi-billion publicly listed organization in Japan. Okay, closing with Umran, most probably you know already Umran, a multiple of other large enterprises as well. So today, as you know, that the world has changed. Today, the world is all about content. The content is the way that we interact with our customer. It is the way that we differentiate our brand, ourselves from other competitor, and it's the way that we win today, okay, a new customer, a new prospect, okay, by content, because the content is our language that we need to deliver to the customer, and we need to deliver this language right now, okay, correctly through multiple channels. Now, all of the companies that you see right now are Contentful customer, by the way, okay, all of them. IKEA, DocuSign, Wise, Formula One, AC Milan, and many other companies, all they choose, okay, to go with Contentful. Why it's difficult today? Why the digital world today has become like a difficult word? Now, let's look into the history. So if you remember, like maybe 10 years back, so people were accessing the content through PC. Then social media come across. Now everyone is using mobile to access to the content, to access to your website, to access your mobile app. Then now we do have a digital push as well, okay, where digital signage are presented in airports, digital signage are presented in our digital stores. And then we have wearable devices, we have smart homes, and even we do have AR and VR. So the way that the devices has been used to discover specific content has been changed. Not only that, okay, so the content, okay, nature to be changed rapidly has been changed as well. Before, companies were changing the contents maybe once a week. Today, we have to change the content maybe every day. Not only that, we have to deliver a personalized content today to a specific customer to match their expectation, and we have to deliver this live. This change is happening live. If you are working in banking sector, this is a live changes content as well. Before we were using a text and images. Today we do have on our website or in our content channel, we do have video, social media, digital retail, ebook, AI generated messages, and even VR or AR. Now, down this road, company has to use multiple solutions to make sure that they are deliver the right content, which is a start with monolith CMS. What is monolith CMS? Maybe you are using monolith CMS right now. Maybe some of you have been decided to move forward to more digital experiences. But monolith CMS means that you do have everything required in one place. Like they offer you everything. They offer you the content. They offer you the translation. They offer you a personalization. They do offer you everything, okay, in one place. Now, this has created some problem because while we are enhancing our digital stack, now we figure out that there is a new solutions that we would like to use. Why would you force me to use your translation solution? I don't want that. I want to use my translation solution, right? Why you force me to use your personalization solution? No, I want to build my digital stack. Now, when you're doing with monolith as well, there is a problem with the front end. Some monolith over delivery over only to website. Then I would like to deliver the same content for the mobile. No, you can't. This is a monolith solution, has been created in this way. You can't change it. Now, if you're adding to all of this complication, personalization, translation, AI tools, SEO, analytic, and extra, it starts to be very complicated to integrate all of these components with a previously monolith CMS. That's why, okay, we're headless approach has been created. What is headless? Headless is a simple approach where allow Contentful to manage your content. Then you will have a freedom to choose any other solution to integrate with Contentful because Contentful has been created to be integrated with other solutions because it's an API first platform. Think about that. When you adopt Contentful as a content management system, you will have a freedom to build your digital stack. You have a freedom to choose any personalization solution you would like: translation, AI solution, analytic, digital asset management solution. It's all not a problem. Okay. Now, with all of these changes, what's happened is that the complexity has been expanded, but on the other side, the audience experience, it's like the customer, still expecting us to be consistent. If they go to your website, they are expecting to see a website that represents your brand. And if they go, for example, to the mobile device, they are still expecting to see the same experience. If they enter your store, they do expect actually that you still have the same brand. They still need to feel that this is a brand I know, this is a brand that I love, this is a brand that I would like to work with. And that's where Headless offer you a reusable content, where the content can be reused in multiple channels, and there is a content governance to allow you to make sure that every single new piece of content is match your brand consistency. It's match your brand messages, and it's allow the customer to feel this is a brand that I know, and this is a brand that I would love to work with. Now, let's go very fastly to see how the changes look like. Now, not all company different. You might be advanced in this stage and you don't have this problem. But in general, what's happened is I'm a marketing leader, and what I expect to be a single content update. I'm telling my team, please change our brand from green to blue, for example. What I expect that a small change. Please change our name from T capital to T small. Please change our delivery policy that we do have a specific promotion, okay, happening now. What seems to the marketing leader as a single click today, it is actually go through multiple brand, multiple product to increase the complexity. Then it's go through multiple location and locale. You might be already offering your brand in multiple languages and then add complexity. And then nowadays it's go through multiple front end. Something goes to mobile, something goes to the website, which add also more complexity. To tackle this problem, team has to work on different platform, different environment, different system, which create multiple dependency, low visibility, fragmented workflow, and inconsistent brand. And that is actually in return make you as a branding, as a marketing, as a digital leader, okay, as an IT director, have an extra work to do to manage the process of content operation. What we are trying to do today, what we are trying to do with Contentful, what we help other organizations, including BMW, IKEA, DocuSign, Siemens, Samsung, what we help them to do. We help them to transfer from this complexity into a single source of truth. Imagine it's a system where you, as a marketing leader, you as an IT director, developer, editor, translator, publisher, are all working together on the system. And truly with a single click, you publish the reusable content across multiple channels, across multiple media delivery channel, including all of, that website, mobile, market automation, social media, AI with a single click. And we're gonna show you today how it's possible to do this. Now again, because it's a composable system, very fastly on this stuff, we already integrate with many of the other solutions that you are using today, including Salesforce, SAP, digital asset management system like Binder, or even through legacy CMS. Not every company would like today to change everything. Some company would like to have a specific things to do with Contentful right now, maybe to test Contentful, or maybe this is the most important area to change at this stage. Then we can still integrate with your old content management. AI is very important today. Contentful has out-of-the-box integration with many of AI components. You can choose the best AI engines that you would like to. We're not force you to use our AI. We're not force you to use any AI. You can choose the best AI for that match your need, your expectation, whether it's local or SaaS. Then, okay, we offer you the platform where you can create, you can compose, you can experiment, you can personalize, you can measure, and all of this stuff can be where you can manage all of your brands. You might have multiple brands today that you need to manage. It can be managed across all channels, for all region and languages and local, and for all use cases. Wherever you are looking for globalization or expand, okay, overseas. Wherever you are looking for knowledge transfer internally or externally for your customer, it's all cases that we can cover. And you should not forget e-commerce cases as well, and retail, and open your digital shops. It's all use cases that customer come to Contentful. Now, so with this has been said, last things that I would say before I show you the platform so you can get a glimpse how it does work. And still, I would like to highlight on other topic for content management and some AI exercises as well. In Contentful will be the core of your content management. While Contentful is the core of your content management, Contentful will allow you to be connected with your commerce tool, okay, regardless of what commerce tool you have today, e-commerce platform, artificial intelligence, translation, collaboration, workflow, analytic, digital asset management, personalization, and even market automation. You need to think about Contentful like the place where you do have your content, collaborate across that content, then with ease integrate with other solutions to deliver that content across multiple channels. Now, let's move ahead and see how the platform is look like, because everyone has a nice presentation most of the time. We want someone who shows us how the platform will work if I'm a digital leader and I would like to change something on my website or my mobile app, how Contentful will be able to help me to create that content, publish that content, edit that content, do my workflow management on that content, or even collaborate on this specific content. Now, I do have to pause for a second and ask you one more time to put something on the chat so I make sure that you are also still there. Just if you'd like to put anything on the chat, like maybe the first letter of your name, if you don't mind. Okay, great. Thank you so much, Pino. I just picked Pino name. Thank you, Pino, for sending a P. Thank you, Ram, as well. Okay, so now let's go ahead and see how the system will be look like. So this specific demo has been created in a way where we do have a website that it's managed from back end through Contentful. Now, this is not a simple website. This is actually a complicated website. It has a React, okay, as a front end. Back end is Contentful. It is connected with personalization agent and the translation agent, okay? This is a complicated website. It's not a website where you go just simply to the hosting and change something. No, there is a lot of API, there is a lot of technology behind this content, and still we're gonna see how me as a digital manager, I'm a business person, I'm not a technical person, how I can change something in that website. Now, very easy, if I would like to change something, I just go there, click on this edit for my website. I can see that this U is not nice. You see that it's 3 lines. The system will know where is this piece of content. Then I will just change for you and I will make it change it. Now, as I'm changing here as a marketing person, I can see that my changes is replicated on a draft version of my website without the need for me to go back to any developer or maybe list these changes on a specific sheet. Then I ask them to change it. I can see the implication of my changes, okay, immediately on the website. And again, this is not a simple website. There is a full digital stack behind this website. But what makes it possible is the API integration between Contentful and other components. Let's change a little bit. I don't want that underline here. I want this to be bold, and I want this to be like this. So you see right now, I can make that changes, okay? And I can do as well, okay, another changes where I can include image as well. And this always is. I don't like that button. I can remove the button if I would like to. Maybe in my business, it's like not buy now, maybe join us now. This is possible to change the content. Now, I don't like this image. I can remove the image. Now, I would like to add an image. It's very easy. I can add an existing media, which is important. It's reusable content. Like there is an image that I normally use. It could be my logo, right? And this is a reusable content. So if I add this existing media and it's get changed at the back end, it will change everywhere in my digital channel. But let's assume that I would like to add an existing media. As you can see here right now, this media for this specific case is coming from digital asset management system. It can be hosted in Contentful, right? But it's coming from digital assets management system. But me as a normal person, I don't want to think where this come from. I don't want to know this is come from YouTube and this come from digital asset management and this is hosted on our server and this is coming from another team. I don't want all of this complication. As a marketing leader, I would like to see all of the available assets, okay, or maybe search in this asset. Choose the best asset for me and let the API do the magic. The system will know that this picture is coming from my local hosting. But me as an IT, and me as a digital, I don't need to bother where this image comes from. So you see right now, this is the powerful of reusability of the system. Now, let's see if I would like to see how this image look like on a mobile view. Here I have it. And see it on the mobile view. Now, many people report that, Ahmed, you know what? We do have two channels, which is one for mobile and the other one for the website. And normally, we do create two images, one for mobile and one for website. In Contentful, you don't have to, because you do have a reusable concept. And a reusable concept, you see that you have a one image, high resolution, and you have multiple delivery for that image. So you see the delivery on the mobile, for example. I don't want the image to be fully on the mobile. Let's a little bit move this lady on the mobile while keep it on the desktop. Just one click save, and here it's happened. It's happened for multiple channel of delivery. And again, some people said that this is a desktop view, this is a mobile view. But I would like Ahmed to deliver this image to a mobile app. Yes, it's possible to do the same concept, change it here, okay, change here, for example, change this again, and it will be reflected on your mobile app. Yes, it's possible. It's possible to change the specific image and then suddenly it's changed on your digital signage, where the people get into your store and see the signage. Yes, it's possible because it's a reusable concept of headless where it can be delivered anywhere in your digital or in your media delivery. So as you can see right now, I can working with this system. And what is missing? Do you know what is missing? What is missing in this experience that I don't need an IT, I don't need a developer, I don't need to raise a ticket to the IT team to change a complicated website, to change a complicated mobile app, to change my digital signage. You see? So I can do the changes as a marketing person without the need, okay, of a developer, without the need of the technical. Those people has other stuff to do. We should not bother them in most of the cases to do the changes. And also I can see the implication of my changes. So it's not like sending them an email, oh, do you know what? I was expecting blue good, but what we are looking for is a lighter blue. We don't need all of this stuff right now because we can do it. Now, there is a lot of questions that will come now. How about my market, my brand consistency then? If any marketing can change, now how about my brand consistency? That's a very important question. And that's why you can't change some things that you are not allowed to change. I'll give you an example. I would like to change this one, for example. I come here to change it, but as you can see, it's locked. And that's a part of my content governance. It's locked because I'm not allowed to change this. This might be illegal information. This might be a pricing that's come from my SAP. This might be an information that's come from my integration with my franchise brand. So me as a marketing, I'm not allowed to change the information. But still yet, as a marketing, I can change where this information present. Have a look. Now we are talking about content type a little bit. This content type is called duplex. And you see I'm holding that duplex right now. While I'm not allowed to change the content of that duplex, because this content is locked for another person who's authorized change, I can still change where it's presented. You see? Now the duplex is in front. I can add it. Okay, even if I cannot change, I can still add it to my media. I remember, for example, there is specific information that my colleague adds in specific branch that I would like to reuse in this page. I can just like look for this one. I can look by like the type. What's type? Is it a page? Is it a duplex? It's a video. Okay. Now let's assume that I'm looking for a hero banner. So I know that there is another hero banner that one of my colleagues created. For example, this hero banner, and I would like to add it. I click here and I can see straightforward that this specific content, it's added to the end of the page. Let's look where it's added. So you see it's added here. I want this content to be at the front of the page because I want it immediately after my hero banner, and here I have it. And again, this piece of content right now is reusable content. If my colleague, which is responsible to change, is the legal person, go and change that content, it will be changed as well in this specific website. And that's the beauty of headless. Now let's look on something else right now very fastly. Let's look at translation, because translation is very important right now to expand in different territory and different region. And this page has been created in a way where it can be done in multiple languages, as you can see right now, English, German, and Spanish. So let's assume that I would like to change how it's look like in German. So I just move to German, and I can see right now that the header line, okay, I can see the German header line, the German body, okay, and the text in German, and I can see the picture as well represented as a German, okay, more suitable picture, which is important as well, because for example, if I'm a brand who have two offices, one in Saudi and one in UAE, and I would like to have a family picture. Now, family picture in UAE is different than the family picture in Saudi, right? And if I use that family picture of UAE inside Saudi, maybe I will not get the right conversion rate. People are expecting to see their families. Okay, so you see right now, so I'm a translator in the system. If I would like to change something, I can just easily go to the German part and I change it. Now, I don't have a German keyboard, sorry for that, but you still can, I change it. Now, I can change it because I'm allowed to. You might need to allow only, okay, need to allow only the translator to change specific part. So you can give them an access for this specific language. So the translator can go only and translate only Germany. And there is a fallback. If there is no German translation, then the system will automatically give the English one. So I don't need to think about it as well. Now, this translation now done manually. There is other way to do translation, which is automatically through the integration with other translation solution. So I can just go to any other translation solution and ask that translation solution inside the system to change or to fill this entry. And again, it's happened without me as a marketing leaving the system. Okay? I don't have to leave the system. Now, the other way to do it is to utilize AI. Now we're going to have a small look right now about AI integration with the platform and how it will be helpful as well. Now, the other part that I would like to talk about a little bit. Now, I would like, please, if it's possible, to pause a second. And if you can put on chat, okay, what would expected a strange language that you have in your website? And of course, everyone have English, Arabic, right? Would you please write in chat, like what you said, that not normal language to have? Some people might be have, I don't know, Germany in Middle East. Could be. So please write in the chat what do you expect that to be strange language on your website or you are utilizing today. Chinese, Chinese is an interested one. We support Chinese, and we do have a couple of Chinese companies and a couple of Chinese organizations that work in Chinese. Okay, and it's fully supported. And it's, nice to see Chinese. Now, Arabic, we do have a lot of companies using Arabic, fully support right to left, left to right, where people can edit, can change, and they can work on this one. So we don't have like Ukrainian language, Russian language, right? All of our website mainly in Middle East, like Arabic, English, and maybe a little bit toward Urdu, maybe India, or some of those Asian languages. Okay, right? So now let's have a look about workflow management and collaboration, which is very important as well. So now you remember that I have changed a specific piece of the content, right? And as I'm a person in the team, I would like to let someone else know that I have changed it. So I just click here and I would like to know Ahmad, which is another system. Okay, admin maybe or system user at Ahmad, can you please review? And then I can just post the comment. And you can see right now, I can chat about specific content, okay, again, inside the system. I don't have to leave the system to send an email, right? So all of this data will be attached to a specific content. Like we have changed this from blue to red, right? From blue to red. Okay. So all of this information will be connected to the content. No need to send another email or write it somewhere, unless if I would like to, of course, some company would like to write those changes. Okay, but here I can collaborate. And then Ahmad will receive an email saying that you have to check that specific piece of content. Then Ahmad will be directed here to reply or change or do some activity. Now, the other important part is the workflow management. And this is a very important part for workflow management. Why? Because, okay, great, Ahmad. I'm very happy to see that I can change stuff, but wait a second. I don't want anyone to publish right on my website. I want to make sure that before it's published, it has a certain approval, okay, process that's go through. And you can see right now there is a workflow management in the system itself. This piece of content, which is in this case the landing page, okay, it is in progress. It can be moved to editor review. It can be moved to ready for publish. Okay, I can do that. Now, why people will ask me why Ahmad we have three stages? Because it has been created to be three. You can create any custom workflow that's suitable for your organization, and we do have some examples that we created before. Let me just to bring one of those examples very fastly. Okay, so I'm gonna bring one of those examples right now. So we did work for a couple of organizations where they have a complicated workflow management. This is one of those organizations. You can see right now in this specific example, a specific person would like to create a page that has a product information. Then the moment it's created, there is a task assigned for multiple different people from different territory. So one will come and enter the English information. The other one will do the French and Japanese information. Then all of this, it will go to the content reviewer. Then only by his approval, it will be published to multiple, okay, region. Now we do have another example where the company itself actually did a multi endpoint or multi-marketing channel delivery, and everyone needed different approval. Like a specific manager is approve a specific content, but there is a mobile experience manager to approve before it's pushed to the mobile app. There is a global experience manager to approve before it goes to the global channel, which is in this case could be B2B. It's not mandatory to be B2C channel. Or then it's like somebody go to approve the translation for China. We received China today, so approve the translation for China. Then it's go to China Delivery Experience Manager, and only it will be published. And you can see that this workflow will control the publish to multiple different channel as well, not just to the website. So let's see how that's work. Let's move this to editorial review from in process to editorial review. Now I can click this button because I'm allowed to. Some people are not allowed to in your organization, right? To move it to the next stage. Not everyone allowed to, but I'm allowed to in the system right now. So I can move it to the next step. Now again, I have ready to publish, and I can move it to ready to publish, and then I can publish these changes to my website, or even I can schedule that publish. I don't have to wake up at the Black Friday, mid of the night to make sure that I publish specific content. I don't have to. Just I can schedule that publish, okay, for a specific schedule publish or unpublish. Yeah, I can do that for a specific component. And also I do have a release management. I can see what I have published before. I can see what is the different, and then I can do a rollback. And again, why this is very important? Because why this is beautiful? Because as you can see right now, okay, I can do all of this stuff to work with the content, update the content, create the content, change the content, translate the content, personalize the content without the need to leave the system, very important. And again, without the need of technical expertise, where such kind of systems are very complicated. My website has multiple endpoint delivery. It has multiple API connection, to have a full technology stack, and still, as a digital leader, as my team can work together without silos and give me the best brand marketing experience through the best content management system. So this is a glimpse about what the system can do. Okay, in like this is the main feature for the system where everyone work on in general. Everyone has a luxury to work with the system. Okay, like this. There is some extra feature in the system that I would like to show you through a couple of website videos, and as well as a couple of add-ons. So I would like, please, if it's possible at this stage, to receive your question as well while we are moving to the next stage. So if you have any question, please share that question over the chat. Then we can get back to this question and answer them. Now, I would like to move a little bit to the experience manager in Contentful, which is important for some companies who have like a rapid changes. Like they do change their website, okay, multiple times. They do have to create new experiences from scratch. Because as you can see right now, in the previous experience is controlled under brand governance. So yes, I can create component, but this component is designed by my digital leader that I can change only this specific component. Now, for other teams who have a different kind of experience or would like to have more flexibility, we do have what we call Studio. And as right now with Studio, you can see that you can create experience on fly. And this can be like from basic structure, okay, that you can create, or some other structures as well. Okay, so in general, so for the experience manager, okay, you can create a different experience, which is create experience on fly. And this have some basic structure. Like for example, I would like to have 2 columns, right? And I would like to have a button here. And I would like to have a header here. For example, I would like to have a basic image, right? This is all possible, but still I can create like more kind of component, which is actually something that my digital leader can identify. And component is more complex structure, but it's reusable as well. Like for example, I would like to use a specific asset. You see right now, I would like to add a YouTube. Okay, here. Then I would like to add a full component. Like you remember the duplex? I would like to add a full duplex. So all of these possibilities that you can add, you can change, okay? And will create an experience where this experience actually can be added to your previous content type. You remember that's when we're having a duplex content type, for example. Okay, when we go to the content. So this is the page that we were working on. So you remember that we need to have a multiple different components, like a hero component, a duplex component. So that experience will allow you to create the components that you think it's match best for your brand or for your need for a specific website or a specific mobile. Now, with this part, I will be moved right now for a small video, just highlight how AI is work in general with Contentful. And give me a second, I'm just preparing the video. Okay, I'm preparing a specific part of that video. This is this part. Now, this video is actually very, very important videos that we'll be sharing after this presentation. It highlights multiple points, but this is actually a one point related, I believe, to related to AI.
So this is the Contentful UI interface, and what we're going to do here over on the sidebar is we live cycle, and that starts by taking a step back and looking at how content exists within your business, and we've already talked about that, but also how it flows through your business. Once you understand that and you connect it all into Contentful as a structured content system, and suddenly AI you unleash this AI potential. I'm going to talk you through a little video here showing AI at work, how we're going to generate some AI. I don't know if you'll be able to hear the video, the audio. So what I'll do is I'll mute it and I'll talk through. So this is the Contentful UI interface. And what we're going to do here over on the sidebar is we've plugged in, when I talked about app plugins, we've plugged in the AI content generator, in this case, ChatGPT. And we're able to create content directly from ChatGPT. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, we can choose a content source. In this case, we're going to use a prompt. So we can choose the output field as as the content field, and we can put a prompt in saying, "Can create me a newsletter," and off it goes. This is done in real time with ChatGPT, and you can see the content being generated there in real time. So we're able to prompt ChatGPT to go and create this content for us very, very easily. Now, that's so simple, but so powerful. And then what we might want to be able to do is to create images, Gen AI images. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do a point of view shot by walking through a colourful park, vibrant trees and people in the distance, as if shot on a Kodak Ektar. So we're being very specific with our prompt. And we can also go in and edit this. So this is using DALL-E, which is the OpenAI platform. We can say, let's put a little dog in here, a cute dog, just to make it look a little bit more authentic. And we have some variations of cute dog, but let's just take this one here and save it as a new asset. Now what we've done there very easily is gone and created a newsletter, and then we've created an asset, a digital asset that's already automatically been added to a library, and then we've gone in and put it in there. And then the subject of this article is this dressing between the seasons. And so now what we can do with our content platform is we can also add in some complementary products that match that article. So bringing that information to the customer right in front of them, and very easily, going through and create.
And this is how you can see, for example, an AI, which is one of the integrations that we do have. Now, we do have this integration. What they present is integration with ChatGPT. You don't have to use ChatGPT. You can choose any integration that you would like to, and you can find this kind of integration if you go for Contentful and you go for Marketplace. So, for example, with the AI, so you can go here and check which AI integration you can have. And this is the AI. And you can see not just one, not just two. It's almost all AI engine you can integrate with. And this is something amazing that it helps you actually to create your digital stack. And as you can see right now, the beauty of those integrations that I don't have to leave the system. As a digital manager, I managed to use AI to generate article, generate the image, save it as a new asset where it will be available for everyone else to use. I can do that. Now I can utilize AI to translate. It's a pretty much similar concept. Now, I would like to highlight, as I'm on this page, Contentful, it will be able to integrate with multiple other solutions to build your digital stack. Many organizations interested in A/B testing, and Contentful already integrate with many of A/B testing platforms. Many will be interested with commerce, like we do have already Shopify, we do have already Commerce Tool, we do have already SAP. Do you integrate with them? Of course we do integrate. We do offer out-of-the-box integration, which will help you to choose a specific product from SAP to be added to your website. Then you manage the content around that. Not only this, some people use digital assets management system, which is important as well. If I'm a company that have a lot of content and I already have my digital asset management system, I don't want to store content assets on Contentful. I want to store asset on other. You see right now many integration, and this is the beauty of Contentful. Okay, this is the beauty of Contentful. This is why company trust Contentful, because for sure, no matter what you use today, it's already integrated with Contentful, or you can create your own app to integrate with Contentful, because there is an app framework which is open for you as customer to change the system. Like one example that I would like to highlight I mean, again, so from this moment on, I will be having multiple videos that highlight different aspects. And what is still on my agenda for a couple of minutes, I would like to show you how SEO work in Contentful, knowing that normally SEO is related to front end, it's not related to the back end, but still we can help you to manage SEO, Contentful. I would like to highlight a point, okay, of how personalization work in general, how I can still do personalization without leave the system. So the first video is 3 minutes, the second video is 2 minutes, and the last video, okay, that I would like to highlight one more time is related to translation. How I can send a specific entity for outside integrated translation solution and still can work. So this is actually the remaining in my agenda. I hope that you still have like 7 minutes to stay with us, okay, to see these different videos. Now, I do facing a problem. I'm not able to read the chat. So I'm on a Mac device and it just like round and round and round when I open the chat. But I promise one thing, that if there is any question has been sent to chat, I believe that other people can see it and it will be recorded as well. So we'll get back to you via email. But at this specific stage, allow me to move to the other video, which is in this specific video, we'll be talking about IKEA, because what IKEA did is they also customize the platform. Now you can see right now, I can change, I can edit, right, as a Contentful platform. But what IKEA managed to do, they changed the platform itself, which is a possibility in Contentful. So you can customize the platform to look like something that is better for your business. And this is the case of IKEA. They changed the platform, and you're going to see right now in video how does that work.
Let's talk about a case study. In 2021, IKEA marked the end of its iconic paper catalogue. You used to, if you ever went to IKEA, you'd have a big pile of them, you could take it away, and it was full of great content, inspirational content about how you could decorate your home. And it showed all the products, and it showed all of the information around those products, pricing, combinations of products that were put into rooms to deliver particular experiences. Now, it's 2021, of course, was the mid of the height of the COVID pandemic, and so a lot of the times, a lot of the shops were closed. But actually, the catalogue on paper, the planning behind that had been a few years in the making. So what IKEA did is that they wanted to recreate that catalogue experience online by collating information from around their content storage. So that would be things like product images, product descriptions, all those things that we've talked about. And they wanted to create that room inspiration. And you can probably make out here that they created these rooms where you could click on, there's a dot there, and there's a few dots here, where you could click on the products themselves, and it would tell you what those products were that were making up the room. And this led to significant increases in things like cross sales and upsells, or basket size, if you want. And it was allowing people to visualize this kind of room walkthrough idea, where you could go and specify what you wanted to buy, or look at what you wanted to buy, look at things that were complementary, it looked well together, and then add them to your basket and then buy them from IKEA. And this is how it looked.
So right now, please, before you look into these specific things, so this is our platform. What you see right now here, it's our platform. But what we see here is how IKEA changed the look and feel of the platform to match their needs. And this is possible for you as well. Like IKEA decided to put, like here is like other product. It decided to put this specific image, okay, for their people to help them to understand how they can manage the content in a best way. And this is again an advantage of Contentful. We are not limited you to change the content based on our system. No, bring your own experience to the system, and it's easy to be implemented and easy to be done. I will leave you with a video, see how IKEA changed the Contentful to be like what they want.
When they took Contentful, and this is the customized Contentful interface that IKEA use. So it's heavily customized. I would say that customization is not a complicated thing. It's a way for them to be able to visually look at the way that their content exists. This is using from multiple different sources in one single page. So you can see here that they have the main image. They have peripheral products here, which of course are the things that are complementary to the main image for the. I think here it's a sort of an office thing. They have main product information, metadata information. They have some headline, body, alt text, etc., etc. This customized UI allows them to control all of their content in one place. But importantly, the things like the images are coming from a different system.
And this is also important that the image is coming from another system. It could be come from your e-commerce platform. It could be come from SAP platform. It could be hosted somewhere else. It doesn't matter. As a digital leader, I will be able to see everything in one place. And this is important for me to make the content easy to change and to deliver the right content to the right people at the right time. I don't need to spend time looking where this content, like it's in front of me. The moment that the system ready, I can do all of these changes. Now, next in row, again, I hope that I'm not taking a little bit extra time, but almost I think we are in time. So the next in row, it will be that SEO, because we received many questions about SEO in general. And this is another example. How would SEO work? It's here, okay? 2 minutes.
I would like to discuss some of the less popular questions, so to say, but they do come up in our customer conversations, especially when the customers go deep inside Contentful. So one of them is SEO and how to handle SEO, and another one is what can I do with custom apps? So let me show how both of those topics can relate to each other. The number of things to keep in mind about SEO is that typically SEO lives in your presentation layer or your front-end code. But if you want to enable your editors to work with SEO and be able to author SEO information, you could obviously build that into your content model. And this is exactly what we did for the Colorful Coin website. We have enabled editors to author OG tags. We have also provided some smart defaults. So if editor just publishes any page, this is how that page is going to be previewed on other social networks and inside the search bots. It has some default information, some default image and stuff like that. So the editor doesn't need to worry. There is already some SEO going out of the box. But obviously on your website now and then you also will have other pages which merit some extra love and attention and care, right? So in this case, for example, we have a thank you page, which we're showing to our customers after they submit the form. So why don't we customize the SEO information for this page? So the first thing I need to do is head over to our web app and find the right entry responsible for this page. I have it here. And as you see, the SEO metadata field currently is empty. That's why it's just using the default information for that. I can change that, however. I could add an existing entry. There you have one. And you just review it. There you can set your SEO title, description, tags. You can provide a custom image. And more importantly, you can specify whatever this page should be excluded from search indexing and search results. So let me publish all of that and publish this page. So now we have custom SEO data attached to this page. So if I'm going to take this URL and go back to my SEO debugger and paste this link here, it's going to take a few seconds. But you now see that this page has a unique SEO information associated with it. And this is how easy it was for us to do. Again, no need to talk to developers, the same authoring interface, really simple to set those things, right?
And again, this is, one more time, this is the beauty of Contentful. You can see right now that you are also managing the SEO without the need of go to the backend, without the need to go to the front end, without the needs to ask for a developer. It's all in your hand in one system where the system is truly created to help you to manage the content up to the maximum. Now, with this, to be honest, the time is finished. What other things that we didn't talk about today, which we will be love actually to make it as a personal, maybe more personal sessions, to your customized to your organization. So please reach out to us after this call, okay, where we can do even more customized session to your organization. So what we didn't highlight today, a personalization capability, A/B testing, personalization, create variants, all of this stuff. Automatic translation. Sorry, we'll not have time to look into that. Okay, we'll be looking into that maybe in custom session. We didn't highlight e-commerce integration in full power, which is something that we can do later. We didn't highlight how do you manage the mobile content, because for the company who would like to have a mobile content, normally our sales engineer will come with the mobile in front of you for the demo, and we're going to show you how you are the marketing digital leader can change the mobile content live. This is important, how you can change the mobile content live. We'll come with the mobile, so we're going to highlight this part today. It's very important. We didn't manage to give you an access to the platform. For someone who would like to have access to the platform to test as well, it's possible to do. We didn't have a specific insight about segmentation, personalization, or demo, as we have said for personalization. So this we didn't do today. We didn't give you a chance to look at our case study. We have hundreds of public case studies that will be shared with you via email. We do have public content model courses that it will be helpful for all of digital leader to go through. Easy course with certificates that will be shared as well after this call. You can have a look on them. Mainly, this is what we didn't show you. We are sorry. I mean, the time is limited, but we'll be more than happy to have individual discussion after this specific webinar. Minding the time, I will just have a look one more time to the chat section. I mean, I'm still not able to see the chat. I don't know what is happening. It might be my Mac. Okay, so as I'm not able to see the chat, please, we will be reaching out to you with all of this information, okay? And we'll be more than happy to answer your question as well. And we'll be even more than happy to have a customized meeting for your organization where we sit and we talk about your specific need. Thank you so much for attending this call today. Wish you a great day ahead. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you, Ahmed. Thank you for that session. So as of now, there are no questions coming in the chat box. So if anyone have any questions, you can just let us know over the mail, or I'll just pin the email address here in the chat box. You can just drop a mail here.
Perfect.
Probably,
With that,
there's a question actually from one of the participants. So maybe if we can read through, Ahmed,
Yeah.
will you be able to?
yeah, actually, I'm not able to access the chat. If you would like to read the question, I will be more than happy to answer. So we can spend 1 minute to answer this question, if you'd
Yes.
like to, please.
Yeah, Ahmed, I'll just read it out. So, hi Ahmed, love the system. Ours is a B2B application and we have to handle the translations for dynamic content entered by our customers. Is there a way to achieve this? Do I need to repeat?
So now, as part of my understanding, which could be now limited for the question, I understand that the customer is actually typing in the content, and you would like to translate it to another platform, right? Is it the customer who typing the question, typing the content?
Neeraj has dropped the questions here.
So if you would like Neeraj
that's the case.
to turn on
Yeah.
the mic and speak, please.
Yes, Ahmed, Neeraj has confirmed that is the same case you were mentioning.
Sure. So technically, in this case, I mean, this content that has been placed by the customer will be stored somewhere in your database, right? And then after that, you have to present this content, okay, to the other customer. Now, I can see that there is a possibility to do this one through API integration, because Contentful can read it from this database. Contentful can send it wherever it is, like automatic to one of translation solution or through an AI, and it can be translated and it can be published correctly to your website. That's possible to be done by Contentful. It's need a little bit of integration on the background, but I don't think it's hard to do. and I'll be more than happy to look into this case as well in deep if you would like after this webinar. Do we have any more question, or we can close this session? It was, truly very nice having you all for this specific webinar, and we'll be looking forward to working with you, okay, and even offer a version of this product where you can start using as well as a test. Then we take this discussion to another level, where we'd love to have you as our customer, of course, okay, for Contentful and for Collatic. Thank you so much. Have a great day ahead.
Yeah, I have dropped one feedback form in the chat box here. I don't know if it is visible for you. You can just click it and give your feedback there. So everyone, please find some time to drop your feedback in this form. So we will connect in the next session. Thank you so much for everyone joining here. Ahmed, thank you so much for the session.
Thank you so much for organizing this session. Thank you so much for all of attendees, and have a great day ahead.